Good morning, everybody. My name is Shannon. This is Cosmic Goddess Healing. Welcome in. Welcome into my divine feminines, my divine masculines, my beautiful, beautiful star seeds, my soul tribe, whoever is here to watch this morning. Welcome in. I know I said I really want to stay away from love readings because yeah. I mean, if you watch my last video, you know it's where I'm struggling the most right now is aligning with healthy love. But from some of the comments and my meditation this morning, I felt like I need to provide hope for people like me, people like some of the people that commented that also are feeling like the more awake we become, the more self-aware, the more healed and whole we become, it's like it becomes harder and harder to connect with a romantic partner because this is what we're facing. And I did pre-shuffle the cards in essence of saving time because I am running a little bit late for work today. I did shuffle from the True Love reading cards. And I did pre-shuffle those, but I'm going to shuffle the other ones in front of you guys. But it's funny, the cards that came out were Distorted Masculine, Connection, and Creativity. And I really don't want to give people false hope. Like that's something I really struggled with a lot of the twin flame readers that I was watching myself. But as soon as I laid these cards out, that was the first thing I thought of was the twin flame connection. And the distorted masculine is the place where the masculines have been. But I believe that the connection of the divine feminine, because she's doing the work, because she keeps rising to another level, you are healing that distorted masculine energy. We are waking up that distorted masculine energy. And I believe if these two people can come together, they are meant to create something. I've always felt this. And I have felt in my heart for my own twin flame connection, which again, I don't know the outcome. I don't know if we're going to be together, and I need to just surrender. I journaled this morning that I'm surrendering to all of it. I'm surrendering to the outcome. I'm surrendering to needing to know when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen. I'm just going to stay open to the possibility of love without attaching or assigning an outcome. But for context, I'll share a little bit of my story. Is I have felt through various channelings, various shamanic journeying, that me and my particular masculine are meant to create something to share with the world. So again, when I saw these cards come out in this order of distorted masculine, connection, and creativity, right away my intuition felt for whoever's going to be watching this, you might be in the same situation where you've had this knowing that the person that you're waiting on, and they don't have to be a man, it could be a woman too, that holds a more masculine energy, but a distorted one. And I do feel, for a while there, I was very disconnected from him and his energy. And I truthfully thought, okay, this is it. I'm not supposed to be with this person. I need to move on. But every time a new man comes into my life, it's like the universe blocks it. I don't understand. But now I'm sort of thinking this morning, and some might think I'm delusional, and that's okay, to each their own. But I keep thinking, does the universe keep blocking these new connections because it knows that this is what's supposed to develop? And I'm just being impatient about it. I mean, listen, this has been a 3-year journey with me and my divine masculine. My divine masculine is a Taurus. I'm a Sagittarius, for those who like to reference the signs. But I've always felt that me and him were supposed to come together to create this beautiful thing that we were going to share with the world, that was going to uplift the world through our love, through the beautiful love that people could witness between us. They could see that real love is possible, and settling for anything lower, you don't have to do anymore. So again, when I saw these cards laid out this way, it made me think of that so much. And again, maybe the viewer, you, is feeling the same things. Like, I know we're meant to come together to create, but it's on the masculine to get their shit together and do the healing work. And lately, I've had this influx again of thinking about him and gravitating towards readings that reference outcomes, and I was doing really good with not watching any of that stuff. So, and it's weird. These weird songs keep popping up in my YouTube feed. I don't usually watch music, and if I do, it's like house music to clean my house. Um, but lately, these weird, beautiful love songs keep popping up in my feed, talking about like I wish we could get back to the place we were, and you know, weird titles, like very weird titles of songs. And one in particular that I don't know if it's actually Teddy Swims. It says it is, um, but it was beautiful and it brought me to tears listening to this song. And music, I think, is a way that my divine masculine communicates with me in the 5D, because I've been getting songs along the way that almost feel like what he would say to me. If he could speak to me, this is what he would say. And it's happening again. I'm starting to get these songs popping up again that feel like this is what he would say to me if he could say it, but something is still keeping him in this distorted masculine energy. So I wanted to kind of give us a little bit of hope. So I'm going to go to the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck to kind of just ask Spirit, not even in particular to the twin flame. I don't want to focus solely on that. I want to know, for us beautiful souls out there that are awake, that are doing the personal growth, that are doing the inner healing, what lies ahead for us in love. And again, this is not necessarily connected to twin flame love. This is just any love. The cards that I happen to pre-shuffle just happen to remind me of my twin flame connection and story. So so I can stand up, I'm going to shuffle. Okay, Spirit, can you kind of give my reader, my watcher, some hope for what is coming down the pipeline when it comes to love? Can you please give my watcher some guidance around what is coming in? Okay, so, oh my God, holy crap. I can't get away from this. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. So the first card out is Heal. To me, this feels like the divine masculine is breaking the chains. He's finally breaking the chains for all of the things that have been blocking him from this connection, from all of the things that are keeping him from his divine feminine. So although I didn't want this to be a friggin' twin flame reading, here we are. Here we are. It looks like it's that. Or this doesn't even necessarily need to align with twin flame. Spirit just said that. I don't want to limit this to that, but it feels like the chains or the blocks to love are finally being healed. And that's what I look at when I see this card. It's like everything is aligning, the shackles are breaking off, and love can finally come through. And like Blossom was the next card. I'm just going to show you all of them. Blossom, Shine, Joy and Stability, and Third Eye Chakra. This feels very spiritual. This feels like a very spiritual connection is coming in or possibly coming back. I'm going to shuffle to do some more cards. But right away, when I'm looking at all of these, it's feeling like the more you shine, the more that you continue to do the work and elevate, you're attracting, like I'm looking at joy and stability, your vibration is going to pull in the right person. And this is giving me hope too, and not even hope for my person to come back, just hope in general that I don't have to stunt myself, because I think some of us feel that way, like, frig, I have to like hold myself back from growing anymore, because if I don't, I'm never going to align with anybody, because nobody's going to be able to catch up to me, right? And that's wrong. I think the more we keep shining, the more we keep blossoming, we're manifesting that shit in. We are manifesting that in. Come on, I love this. And I think the person that we're supposed to be aligning with is breaking free from whatever it is that's been holding them back from coming in. And their third eye is opening. Their third eye chakra is opening. Ours is the ones of us that are awake and that have done the healing work. Spirit, what else can you offer me for advice for my viewer? Oh, wow. Okay, that's way too many. Let me ground the deck. Okay. I'm going to give a little shuffle. I hope this is resonating with somebody out there. It's definitely resonating with me right now. Spirit, is there any other additional advice? Maybe I'm not asking the right question. What's blocking this? What is standing in the way or blocking this? Okay, so opportunity beckons and teach were the two cards that came out. And right away, what I'm feeling is this person is still growing. This person is still learning. They're in a lot of, if it is a past person, they're in a lot of regret, I think. And they're scared. They're afraid to come forward. They're afraid to speak up. And for a new potential person, for anyone watching that's looking for a new potential love person coming through, I feel like this is saying the opportunity is going to come. And but I think the person is in sort of they're being taught right now. They're being taught some things right now to get them to this vibration, to get them to this state, this vibration, so that they can align with you. And maybe this is the state that they're in right now, and they're still doing a little bit more healing work. And a question I asked myself this morning was, okay, I'm being impatient about this love. I'm going to sit down again. I don't know why I needed to stand to shuffle, but a question that I asked myself this morning was, would I, because of my impatience, would I rather be patient and wait for this incredible love that I know is waiting for me, but that person is still sort of a little bit in their distorted masculine energy, and they're still healing and breaking free from the chains and the bonds that kept them from this connection? Or would I rather just have a new person show up that might not be a great love like that? And to be honest, I'd rather wait for the beautiful love story that I know exists for me than settle for, you know what, probably a good relationship, probably, a good person who's self-aware, but I don't have that same kind of intense spark and connection. And anybody that's not on the twin flame journey, you just don't understand. It is one of the most intense, overwhelming, emotionally exhausting experiences that one can go through. And no matter how much you try to break free from it, you just can't. This has been 6 months. I've had no contact with this person. And I have tried everything. I've tried deleting my YouTube history many times, and these freaking readings still pop up. I have tried every which way to disconnect from this person, and I just can't. And listen, I'm a strong woman. I can walk away from pretty much anybody. Anyone that's not healthy for me, I have no problems leaving them behind and stepping forward. And I've done that in the last year a lot. But this one friggin' person, I just can't break free from. And it's very frustrating. So, for anyone out there that's on this journey too, you'll get it. You'll get what I'm talking about. You'll get that frustration. But I'm going to actually move decks now I'm going to go to the Light Seers Tarot, just to get a little bit of additional information for us. I feel like we've exhausted that other deck. So I don't think I'm going to do reversals. I don't know. I'm going to see how the cards come out and if it fits or if it doesn't fit. But I think for now, I'm just not going to focus on, oh my God, that was a terrible shuffle. Okay. I actually feel like I don't know why I feel like I'm supposed to take these cards. Oh my God, yeah, I definitely think I'm going to take these cards. So the cards at the bottom were Page of Wands, Judgment, the Hierophant, and Six of Cups. I feel like these cards are saying what I've said already, that this person, this twin flame or whatever, is waking up, is understanding their potential, is understanding the potential that we saw in them all along. They're finally waking up and breaking free from the unworthiness, from the toxicity they chose to keep in their life, to be around. They're finally coming into their Hierophant energy, this beautiful energy of being awake, being self-aware, having self-love. But it's a process, and any of us divine feminines know that. We understand that this is a process, and like, he's all in his feels right now. He's in his nostalgic energy. He's healing the inner boy within him. And I believe my divine masculine had major mother wounds. I tried to talk about it once with him and he denied it, but I know that this is what he's been healing, is the divine, sorry, not the divine, the mother wound, abandonment wound that he holds within because his mother abandoned him. And I know that he had healing to do around this. And this card is really making me see that and feel that. So maybe your divine masculines out there are doing a lot of inner child work, but they're doing the work because, Ace of Pentacles is what else is at the bottom. And this is like, they're finally holding the key in their hands. That's what I just heard. I know that's not the meaning of this card, but they're finally holding everything they could have in their hands, realizing this can be theirs. This is theirs, and they want to offer this to you. And those hands are like offering something. And I feel like this person is really wanting to step forward and offer you the love and the reciprocity that they weren't able to in the past. Okay. Oh yeah, wow. The card that flew out of the deck like a bat out of hell was the Knight of Swords, like running. This masculine realizes, holy shit, I've run out of time. Like, I've taken a long time with this. Like, I don't want to lose this person. So they are running like a bat out of hell to get going on the rest of their healing, to get going on the work, so that they can come back to this energy, this thing. Or this is the person a new person that you've been waiting on, that feels something, feels this connection. Maybe you haven't met yet. Maybe they're doing the work and they've been feeling like a divine feminine is orbiting around them. They just don't know who she is yet, but they want to run to this. They know it's out there, and they will find a way to find you. So again, this doesn't again have to be a twin flame, but it is feeling a little twin flamey. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, to close off this message? Oh my God. Wow. Yes. Five of Pentacles. They don't want to feel like they're an outsider anymore. They don't want to feel like they're out in the cold anymore. They want to come in. They want to offer you this cup of love. They want to feel self-love. And then the world is completion. It's completing. They're finally breaking free. They're finally doing the healing work that's necessary to come forward and offer you everything. Everything you've been wanting, they're about to offer it to you. You are about to feel like, I have everything. I have everything I've been trying to manifest. Everything I've been desiring is finally here. And my eyes just went to joy and stability. And that's what's coming. That's what is about to arrive for you when you make this connection. And you're going to know whether it's a twin flame journey, whether it's a brand new love, you're going to know. But I do think this is coming. I do think the universe is going to find a way to align you to cross paths with this person. And they're coming in like a bat out of hell. They are running to this, whether it's the twin flame or whether it's a new connection. It's a very spiritual, it's a very, very spiritual connection based on what I'm seeing in the cards. And again, I'm being drawn back to, if I can get it, my nails, the creativity. Like, I think this connection is waking up your creativity. I mean, mine has been waking up so much lately, but I feel like when you come together with this person, you're going to create something with them. You are meant to create something with this person, be it a twin flame or be it a brand new love. You are going to create something beautiful with this person that is going to light up the world. So I hope this helps somebody out there. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah.